Hello, baby. Hello, darling. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Let's do a juicy reading. Let's do a juicy reading. It's going to definitely be 18 and up only. So if you aren't 18 years old, please click off now. Or if you are sensitive to that type of a reading, then this might not be the reading for you. But I want to dive in and see what their thoughts of you recently have been, like the juiciest thoughts that they've been having of you recently. We are going to use, I will probably just have to look through this because actually this is a little too adult for me to be reading on YouTube. I don't want to have any infringements or anything like that on my account. I don't want to get in no trouble, but I am going to offer an extended for each of these 4 groups today. So this is going to be group 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just take a moment, see which one of these images calls to you most. You are welcome to listen to more than one pile if you feel equally drawn. It could just be that there's confirmation from spirit, things you've been wondering about or whatever. It could be some in one group and some in another. That's not unusual. It's kind of typical. Or you can pick one, however it is. Baby, you could listen to all of them if you wanted to. Angels, ancestors, and guides. Mother Goddess, Father God, High Self, please help me connect now with the divine energy. Anything dark or negative, leave now. Return to sender. Amen. Blessed be. It is done. It is so. So now, how am I going to cover these other pictures? Hello, group number 1. How are you doing, darling? Boom. That work? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Hi, how are ya? All right, let me just make a little space here. I'm going to use these cards too, so. Oops, I just put that candle out trying to light that incense. Okay, sorry, baby. I do have pre-shuffled cards. Let me move this. Can we still see? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I have not peeked. I'm excited to see what their juiciest thoughts of you recently have been. Oh, please choose me. You inspire them. You've been inspiring them. I'm getting like, I got kind of like work, but more so like for a life purpose, maybe. So I'm getting the energy like this person feels maybe like they aren't good enough for you or something like that. That's why we have this please choose me. Because I don't think this person is very confident that that's going to happen here. I also wanted to look at this image and see what I channel here. So, wow, that's a big bunch, right? So you maybe could have like a big blended family I'm getting, or maybe if you choose this person, it would be a blended family. Or you could have a lot of kids. You could have like a lot of, maybe your baby, maybe you don't have kids. It could be that like you run with a big clique, a lot of really close friends, or siblings, right? Like you're really close with your family. You come as like a bunch, you know. I heard come one, come all. But it could be too, like your baby could be your business maybe, and you have like a lot of different business ventures going on, or creative ventures, something like that. I work hard, play harder, and love the hardest. I think they're thinking this about both of you, maybe like how you're similar in that way, that you both are such hard workers and driven, and the same in that sense. I want to clear the air with you. I think yours is the only one that one of these little cards just happened to be mixed up. And I was like, okay, we'll take it, Spirit. Songs, love songs, your voice, lungs. So they have been thinking about maybe your beautiful singing voice, or your voice in general. Maybe every time they hear a love song, it's reminding them of you, or just songs in general. Okay, let me listen now. I'm channeling songs. Every little thing she does is magic, magic, magic. And that would be... I don't even know the words, but I'm just going to do it so we have the beat, friends. It's Justin Timberlake. Enough until the end of time. Oh. Don't stand so close to me. Don't stand so close to me. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, well, we could go through these all day. And so the radio songs are flipping through. Seems to be a mix of some 80s, some pop. I don't know if that's going to give you confirmation in some way. You are my king or queen. I heard I worship you. Let me worship you. I can see through your mask. I can see you. Okay, so I was just communicating with spirit. Say, is it that you see through their mask? Well, yeah, that's obvious. They know that. This is not a new epiphany. But recently they've been thinking more so about like how they can see through your mask. And I don't know, if you feel like you know them better than they know themselves, like if you've ever had that notion or something, recently, like they've been thinking about how well they know you and see you. I love that for you. I think this person's proud of you. Some recent accomplishment. I'm getting that you posted, so something you could have posted or something. I love that for you. I'm trying to love and honor myself. It could be reflecting, there's a lot of mirrored energy in here. That could be reflecting on, okay, so Spirit said they're trying to be able to put themselves in your situation. Like maybe they're on the verge of this epiphany that this has been the energy that you've been in, or something like that. I mean, if you asked them, you know what I mean? It's not that they don't understand that you're working on yourself and trying to love and honor yourself. I think there might be like a specific scenario or situation where this person isn't getting the bigger picture that this is what's going on or something like that. Playing games together. So different messages for different people in the group. This could be like literal games, like game night. And then mind games. Thinking about how you guys are playing games together. We must have respect for wealth and abundance. Sorry, I'm shaking so much. Being willing to share what we have rather than being afraid someone will take it. So this person's been thinking about blockages caused by fear. It doesn't have to be with wealth and abundance, but yeah, emphasis on that. But yeah, this fear that somebody, like being in a lack energy. Okay, so let me give an example of this. So this would be like, you know, like if somebody's attitude is every day they come home and every day they're super stressed out, and this stress just manifests and like dumping onto, say, their partner or something, right? And it's, you know, like, oh, we're gonna lose the house, or we can't. And I mean, like, heaven forbid, this is just an example. So this is not your situation. I'm just trying to give an example on how it might not have to do with wealth and abundance. It could be their lack mentality, even in a way. What if their attitude always was like, you know, you have to work hard to just make it, you know? And I am a very, you know, I subscribe to your thoughts create your reality, and then our thoughts have a collective sorry, I'm channeling stuff from physics and metaphysics at the same time. You know, like for every action there's an equal reaction, so your thoughts shape not only your own reality, but it does, you know, we all play into this collective that shapes reality also. So this person might be becoming aware of either how them or you, how really it was this fear that was manifesting and creating this block in some way. Is it empathy or projection? And these are directly together now. So rather than being afraid someone will take from us. No, take it. Yeah, that's on there. Without being afraid that someone's going to take it. Is it empathy or projection? So this person can also be becoming aware of where they were projecting, or come on now, realistically, where you were projecting. That's the first step, right? They're going to see it in you and be like, this person's projecting. But hopefully this person is also on the verge, I mean, it feels like they are, of getting where they're projecting to, you know. Your adoration. I miss when you liked me. I miss when you liked me. I miss you liking me. Oh boy, I'm stalking you. Obsessive behavior. I want to hide it. I was trying to hide it. Okay, well, we're asking for the juicy thoughts, right? So they're thinking about how they're stalking you and how their behavior is obsessive. I think you're my soulmate. So what I'm really getting here too is like, okay, so this person's afraid that they're stalking you, or spiritually stalking you, but because they're thinking about you so much and they're like, this is not normal, what the hell's going on? But like when you have a calling, or when spirit, and it's going to be different for your different situations in this group or whatever, but like, I don't know, maybe there's just something you have to do, and then that would stop or something. What was this? What are you talking about, spirit? No. Spirit said no. What are you talking about, spirit? No. Okay. Okay, well, I heard some whispering and then it just stopped. Well, we'll see if something comes back up. Maybe I was not on the right trail or something. I don't know. Spirits, they're discussing amongst each other. If I could hook up with anyone in the entire world, it would be you. Well, that's kind of sweet. It would be you, babe. I got you, babe. Sunny and Cher. Sunshine, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Okay, so let's see what the 18 up card too. Let's see it. I picked these, but I didn't think any of them were too bad to not show on here. But I don't I'm just going to shuffle them in my hand and see what comes through. And also, we have some more tools. This is going to be a pretty long reading, I guess, today. Leave the lights on. But my body's telling me yes, baby. I don't want to hurt nobody. Okay, this is not spiritual advice today. I know I use these like that a lot. This is more of their juicy thoughts. Love yourself first. They could like that you're focusing on you, and also they don't want me to say it. They like that you're focusing on you, like you don't care for them. And so this doesn't make it true. This might be like just how they're looking at it. Like they pretend like you don't care about what I'm thinking and you're focusing on yourself. It sounds kind of narcissistic. And they like that you're giving them space to try to love themselves. They're thinking about how it's true love. At last, not alone, come along on my lonely days. Okay, they want to know how freaky you are. Trying to think of how I can say that. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll get it in this song, group one. Pour some sugar on me. Like they want to pour their milk and honey all over you, cover you in milk and honey. Okay, well, I can't say it that way, but I'm getting like exhibitionist vibes from this person. So a lot of like freaky thoughts. Oh yeah. And I think a lot of fantasizing, so I don't know if you guys have like gone all the way or how intimate you've been. A lot of like pondering about the freakiness. Okay, group number one. If you want to get more into the freakiness, I'm going to do a extended that you can purchase where we will not be coy and we will not be vanillaing anything down. Oh boy. Okay, well, I hope to see you at the extended. Otherwise, until next time, I love you so much and bye-bye. Oh, I did not think this through. Ooh. Can we go like this? Ta-da! Okay, hi, group number two. Let's grab these out of the way here. We'll have to shuffle those in, but I have a stack already of their juicy recent thoughts about you. And let me see, what do I channel from your image here? Okay, the color green, and this apple is shaped like a heart, right? So heart chakra, maybe you help them like crack their heart open and activate more of their heart chakra function. Also abundant. You could be really abundant. You might have green eyes or look really beautiful when you wear the color green, maybe green nail polish or maybe a green bag. That could be for someone specific, maybe recently accessorized with green in some way, right? Maybe you don't wear a lot of green, but bought, maybe it could be a green phone case. I'm also getting like ginger colored hair too. So that's a beautiful combination. Isn't that how Jolene, didn't she have amber hair or like copper color hair? And eyes of them ruled green. Okay, so you could go into your search engine group number 2 and look up the lyrics for Jolene and Dolly Parton, and there could be some more messages in there for you, or maybe this has something to do with their juicy thoughts recently. Well, let's just jump in and let's see. Oh, kiss my ash. Oof. Have you lost weight? Could be that they're going to kiss your ash. Could be that they're mad at you and they're thinking about you should kiss their ash. They're thinking about your body and how you look. And you look thinner. You look good. You look nice. Feels like someone punched a hole in my chest. That's your guilt, baby. Okay, I'm channeling, oh yeah, you lose a good thing. Just try it, daddy. You lose a good thing. Oh, there's a cringe with the daddy, so maybe you don't like that. This is weird. I was channeling this not that long ago either, and one of these cards does say something about daddy, and I'm getting this like somebody, a viewer, or I don't know if this is a collective feeling or what, like you or, so we gotta remember, trigger warning, when it comes to like shadow work and stuff, like, like just because you take it to that right away, like, ew, that's, like a grave sin, like, I'm not going to say the word on here. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. It's not even that important. But I'm just saying I get it. But we also use the word bae and babe as words of endearment. Sweetie pie doesn't mean that we're into food. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, like if you take it there, then yeah, I get what you're saying. I can see that point of view. But also that doesn't mean it's triggering to everybody else like it is you, baby. But that is a beautiful song, though. If you ever leave me, oh yeah, you lose a good thing. Why don't you talk to me instead of about me? Okay, so kiss my ash. Maybe this person's upset about something you said to other people that expose them or something like that. Oh yeah. I'm hesitant or put back. Oh, they're triggered because you can see their red flags. This isn't red, it's white. Right? I would drink your bath water. I want to be perfect for you, not as in I want to be perfect, but I want to be perfect for you and what you need. Okay, I'm also getting like this person. Okay, so although they're projecting that they're mad because you're telling other people instead of talking to them, you can't talk to them because this person does not know how to communicate. Sorry, not sorry. Is that what I said? Very proficiently is what I'm getting. So this doesn't have to be that they don't get overexcited or don't take it completely as like, I'm going to change because I want to be exactly what you need, because I'm more getting like, I'm not going to say things when I know I can't write a cash my mouth. Right? What? Write a check my mouth can't cash? No. Do you get what I'm trying to say here? They don't want to say things they know they can't back up. They don't want to give you promises they know that they can't uphold to. They don't want to hurt your feelings, but they don't want to say things if they aren't energetically in that. So it could even be, there's like confusion here too. It could even be like, they care about you and they don't want to hurt your feelings. And they are trying to be better though. They're trying to do better by being able to be in the right energy to mean what they say. But more what I'm picking up, like the hidden attribute in this, honey, sorry if this is triggering for anybody either, is it might more be like, if they really did better and they raised their vibration and they were in that energy, then maybe they would actually realize that what they're saying isn't true at all, that they don't know what they want and they're figuring out like what they really want. And that's not a bad thing to, like, you don't need to take it offensive if somebody says like, I'm getting like young kids discussing too, like going away to college and we'll just go to the same school or we're gonna do this, and like, you know, that weird immature like carrying guilt, like it's not you, it's me, and people are like, it's just them not wanting to tell you what you did. Well, this is like a person that maybe doesn't want to be honest and be like, I don't know what I want, but I know I don't want to hurt your feelings. Okay. And then for different people, it's going to fall somewhere in the spectrum. Do you get what I'm saying? Like for some of you, this person might rise up. No, I'm not going to kid you. I don't feel anybody doing the first scenario. So if that flashed through and I see heart melted a little and you're like, oh, they're going to change for me. No, people need to change for themselves, baby. That's not how it works. They don't change for you. They change because they're ready, you know? Really what it is it isn't a man, or you change these roles however they fit to your situation. I'm just going to go with the stereotypical, you know, because this is an example so people can understand. But like, I have heard this too. People say this, like, that's how a man knows it's the one, you know, like when she makes him want to be better. And I don't want to fully discredit anybody that's felt that way or anything like that. But what I'm saying is it can be toxic for that narrative to be pushed on everybody. Do you get what I'm saying? Or whatever. It's not the best way to manifest the reality of how men and women interact or how love is. You know what I mean? It is completely normal for a person to try to want to be better for themselves. You know what I mean? Because it's important to them, not because they finally found a partner or a potential partner that makes them feel like they need to or want to, but also Spirit saying like, you know, again, emphasis on, I'm not saying there hasn't been men or people who have met someone, because we're all reflections of each other, right? We're all connected in a way. We all have very similar things we experience kind of in the collective, just at different times and different, depending on where you are in the wheel or whatever. Channeling a lot for that. And with that, I lost where I was going. So let's move on. You're giving off stalker vibes. So this person might need some space because they're thinking about how you were up their ass. Sorry, baby. Calling you with my or their problems. And this doesn't mean it's true. So really emphasis on trigger warning. My intention really is not to hurt your feelings. This reading is supposed to be about their juiciest thoughts of you lately. So it is what it is. Doesn't mean it's the truth. It's just what they're thinking about you. The stuff, you know, the highlight of what you might want to know they've been thinking about you. Calling you with my or their problems. So it's going to be different depending on your situation. Maybe this person likes to call you with their problems, or, yeah, calling you with my problems. Yeah, they're thinking about how they want to call you with their problems. Would you let them call you with their problems? Or how you help them get through their problems could be more innocent like that, right? Run my fingers through your hair. You have beautiful hair. I love you, I love you, I love you. I never wish to be parted from this day on, Mr. Darcy. So for somebody in here, it could very well be that this person is madly in love with you and going to tell you, like, I'm going to do it for you. I guess I could be better for you. I'm hearing, you're my lady. Oh, sorry, I'm losing my voice. Please stop running. Oh, I'm getting two scenarios too, where one's there thinking you need to stop running from them, and some is they're thinking about how they need to stop running. Maybe for somebody here specifically, you said to them, like, please stop running, or please don't push me away, or so they could be reminiscing, thinking about that. The distance between us is actually a good thing. Yeah, this person's like, I'm a mess. It's not you, it's me. And in this case, it's the truth. It's not you. It's this guy, this gal. What other juicy thoughts are they having about group 2? Romantic feelings that they're thinking about, the depth of their feelings, how in they are to exploring it. Or they could be thinking that you know there's a connection, so you need to be more willing to explore it. Again, this is not Spirit's advice. This is not Spirit telling you this. This is their juicy thoughts about you. They're thinking, there's a connection and we need to explore it. But I feel like this person might struggle, or this could be you, this could be mirrored energy, struggle with boundaries, right? So what I mean by that is, if you are kind of in an energy where you do a lot of things for people because maybe you have like a belief that isn't serving you anymore, like that is what it means to love somebody, doing things you don't really want to do, but you do it because you love them, and that's what you do when you love people. You do things you don't want to do for them. Instead of, having a more healthy mindset about saying no when they don't want to do things, so they're not carrying resentment or something like that. Pay attention to the red flags. Oh, I can't remember if this was your group or the other group. I can't wait to watch this later. And 333 on the clock right now. When I said the red flags, and I said, it's not red, it's white. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. If you were called, it could have been a group 1, so if you were called specifically to watch group 1, but you're like, no, maybe 2, then maybe go back and see if there's messages for you there. I can't remember. I can't wait to go back and watch it, though, because I did channel that about red flags, so. So their thoughts, pay attention to the red flags. They're thinking about all of your red flags, but realistically, could be because this person isn't aware of like all of their red flags, or like they're projecting it. Maybe they're looking for things that, okay, this could be this person's energy. Maybe it's that they are hyper vigilant and looking. Did that come out in these damn cards? No. Maybe go back and watch group 1. I was gonna say, Yeah, maybe this person is in like a toxic cycle or something from some kind of trauma or something, whether it's past relationship or like early childhood, really doesn't matter. They're in some kind of a, they're looking for reasons to push away. They're looking for your red flags so they can push you away, so they can stay blind to their red flags where they need to heal or whatever. That's what it is. Sorry about my scatterbrains. Passion. I want to get next to you. Oh boy. What is 18 up? I feel like they want to like magic stick you down and yeah, like they think they have sexual healing. Really, it might be an escape, a way to not have to worry about really setting boundaries or something. Do you get what I'm saying? Like shut up, let's not talk about the red flags. Just let me magic stick you down and you'll forget about this in the morning. And really, this is energy I'm reading. And like I said, however it comes out, if that really is the feminine in your situation and you're the masculine or whatever, it's the same idea. You just got to change the gender, the pronouns I'm using, or the sex I'm using, or divine mask, divine femme. You have to change that around to, I'm just going to let it flow as organically as it comes. So, okay, but let's take a look at this 18 and up, this dirty card from my DIY deck. Oh. She's a brag house. She's mighty, mighty. A super freak. I'm hearing Nicki Minaj and the old one. Oh, it's funny the way I'm channeling music today. It's like a real fast dial running through all the songs, like on the radio. Super freak. Bad Mama Jamma. Oh, okay. Freak out. Freak out. I can't hear any other words to that. I'm just saying, freak out. Freak out. Okay, so these are way too vulgar or graphic to not be on the screen. I'm just going to look through and see if I can maybe find a little more couth way of saying their dirty, juicy thoughts about you. Oh, well, we can look at this one. Face down. That's the way I like to. Oh boy, this is funny. Okay, so it doesn't even necessarily have to be this or anything. So don't get offended if you're like, I would never. Okay, well then that's not it. They want to see you shake it fast. Watch yourself. Show me what you're. Attention, all your boys and pigs, living now in the place to be. Oh no. Okay, well you know your Apple group, right? Let's get it going. Okay, I think we can do this on here. Yes. All night long, all night long. And what is the one in Happy Gilmore? Till the night closes in. Okay. That's funny that one didn't come through on a radio station or whatever, Spirit Radio. That one came through as a movie clip. Oh, the way I channel it. And yeah, some dirty talk. Okay, baby, if you want to get into more of that, we will be doing plenty of dirty talk about their juicy, nasty adult thoughts about you. Oh, okay, what you guys have done together, what they still want to plan to do with you, so you can meet me at the extended. But if not, that is okay, baby. I love you so much, and until next time, bye-bye. Honey, honey. Okay, no. Oh, kind of bent your picture. Me. There we go. That's giving me too much anxiety. Hello, lemon baby. Okay, what do I channel from your image alone? Okay, I'm getting like, I heard it like this, so I'm just going to say it like this, but you have to make it however it fits your situation. Don't think it's not your reading, but I heard it as she's sour and then she's sweet. Yellow, maybe blonde, golden hair, maybe just have a really golden aura, or like you're shiny, maybe your skin's shiny, like beautiful complexion. I'm getting nice teeth, but I also, that's funny, I also channel like maybe you're afraid your teeth are yellow. But this person likes your smile. They like your teeth. They like your spiciness, your fieriness, your attitude, maybe the way you can be domineering or dominant sometimes. I'm channeling some of that. Okay, I do have a stack of pre-shuffled cards of their juicy thoughts of you recently, their most juicy thoughts. So let's jump into those. Car, okay. So I'm getting like christening of a car, or like taking you for a ride in their new car. Are you taking them for a ride in their new car? Or vice versa, just switch the roles if you have to, baby. So kind of two different energies too. One's like a loving car ride, or you're talking, and then the other one is literally doing it in the car. And so either this happened, or this could happen, or this is just what they're thinking about or fantasizing about. The car. The new car. The honeymoon's over. This is kind of sad. I'm getting like, I don't know, maybe this person was trying to wear a mask and present themselves in a certain way, and I'm just getting like, you know, like now you see them in a certain way and they feel defeated. Like, could be that you won't trust. It's going to be different for your situation. Okay, so just listen to the messages and just, you know, have to use your discernment, see which one fits for you and which one is not for you. They don't like the way that you could be. They don't like the way that you see them, or you have them labeled, or I'm getting kind of like the point of no return, or there's too much water under the bridge. Okay, I channeled the song. It must have been love when it's over now. Walk it off, rub some dirt on it. They're thinking, oh, you're cold with your words, or how they were to you. Somebody was cold and they were like, F you, kick rocks. Oh boy. Ooh, I'm hearing like mean things. I heard like, I'm talking to 5 people better than you. Something like that. So they're either thinking about, like they're either licking their wounds, thinking about what you said that was very blunt and very honest, oh boy. Or vice versa. What they said to you that was very blunt and honest and mean. Let's heal together. Please don't let it be over, I heard. Oh. I just want to touch you, embrace with you, kiss you. There's emphasis on like the neck, pushing the hair back or away, you know. Pulling you in close, hugging. This person's like, well, yeah, of course I want to like snuggle and lay with you. But maybe that's like a secondary thought. Do you get what I'm saying? Or it's not an emphasis on actually laying up together. It's more of this kiss and make up, embrace and hug. No. Oh my gosh, I heard boo boo. I heard sugar tits. Sugar tits. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. I'm blushing. I don't want to hear anybody else's pet names. Oh, excuse me. I feel like they're looking at this from your point of view too, and like they're thinking about how you were just trying to find love and maintain your dignity, and they want to like, so this is their juicy thoughts, but they're thinking about how they want to affirm that to you. Whatever that means. So it could be show you with actions or words. I want to be able to affirm it to you that that is really what they're trying to do, or what's going on here. They want to find love and maintain their dignity. Oh, but they like it when you get sassy. Well, I did hear, let's give them something to talk about love. So you could maybe go try to, any songs I've been singing, I forgot to tell you, I don't own the copyright to any of these, but also might be beneficial for you, baby, to go under the search engine and look up the lyrics for those songs. There could be more messages in there, you know. Have to use your intuition, things I could have been thinking about. You know, if it relates to your story, then that is the confirmation that this person's thinking about those things, you know. They want to talk. I guess talk about love. Talk about love. Something you said really rubbed me the wrong way. It hurt my feelings. This person's sensitive. I'm not trying to mock them. That is the reality of what's going on, though. You really did make me cry. Sorry. I'm so mean. I have dark humor. What you said was really mean. It was. And you made me cry. You're like, what'd you say? No, I was kidding. Oh. We're not going to go there. That's not funny, Spirit. Everything you accused me of, you were correct. This person just doesn't want to be. Okay, so really what I'm getting is like berating and belittling. Because I got a scene from like Mommy Dearest, and I was going to say a joke about it, but it's not funny. We're not going to joke about violence or domestic violence. Absolutely not, right? And I would hope that that's not what's going on here, that you're not hitting them, or that, you know, nobody would be hitting anybody. But I got to say, because I'm... but that's like this person's like kink. Oh my gosh. These are too juicy of thoughts. Introduce me as the one you're trying to imitate. The one that they're trying to imitate. Introduce me as the one that they are trying to imitate. Or, hey, like, hey, so-and-so, meet Tiffany. This is who I want you to act like and look like. Or vice versa, right? Like, you know, hey, Joe, this is my good friend Bob. And they want you to be like, Joe, why can't you be more like Bob? You know, I don't know. Or that's what has been going on. I'm hiding an addiction from you. So I'm getting like shame, but like a berating and a shame kink, which is dark. So if this is triggering, if this isn't your pile, that's okay. Just go check something else out. But I feel like if you know this energy, this is probably your energy. Oh, okay. So there are like sweet romantic thoughts too. It's either their higher self or, yeah, it's their higher self. And there's other higher spirits too. But they're like, no, don't forget about how this person is thinking about forever. With this 4 here, I'm like, I'm getting like carved on a desk or carved on a tree, like Matt and Sam forever or whatever, you know. Somebody's name could be Matt, somebody's name could be Sam. Doesn't have to be, but that could be specifically the sign someone needed or something. The intimacy. Which is part of why they're like so hurt too. Or is this crying? Nope, but it looked like crying. You made me cry. Oh, we're not going to laugh about that. That's not funny. It's good to cry. They're like, how could you make me cry after we were so intimate with each other? Oh. So I'm just trying to think of the sweetest, because this is actually very like a sweet thought they're having. So I'm just trying to think of the best way to word it. I don't want to not be in each other's lives. We have unfinished business, or it's not over, it was never over. Is that from The Notebook? Oh, for me, it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Which is just like that other card that said intimidate, or not intimidate, whoa. Imitate? Maybe intimidate. The energy. Yeah, introduce me as the one you're trying to imitate. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. So I don't think that's there is kind of similar energies as some of the other groups too. But we're just gonna go with it. They're thinking about kissing. About your lips. Maybe you have like a small mouth, but like fuller lips. They're like juicy lips, juicy. I told you this person wants you to. Not saying that. Like I said, no, we're not saying that on YouTube. You're thinking about how they're thinking about you all the time, thinking about you every day, all day and all night long, 24/7. Oh, I'm hearing you got me open like 7-Eleven, and yes, it's true. So what is that? Is that salt and pepper? Or it could be in Vogue. He got me open like 7-Eleven. And yes, it's me that he's always choosing. He knows that my name is not Susan. Somebody's name could be Susan. Or not Susan. Okay, let's go into these. This is not advice from Spirit today. This is just more of their juicy thoughts. Somebody's got to let go of control. I think it's like they want you to let go of your control issues, which really this could be like, projection, because they don't want to think about how they're controlling. Oh, okay. And like, why is this attraction so strong? Why is the chemistry so strong? And how this must be past life or a spiritual connection, soul tie, something like that. They're thinking about that. Okay. And let's look at what this DIY dirty card was. I pre-shuffled these, but then I had to peek at them to make sure I could show you. I will shuffle through some more. I don't know if I can show them. I'll just read the messages of some other 18 plus dirty, juicy thoughts. Oh, okay, yeah. So either maybe you did send something like this, or they want to do that together, or they want you to do that. This person's into like watching you and watching them. And watching you and them. 5444. So angel number 444 or 5444. If you go under your search engine, baby, there will be an additional message for you there. I'm also getting 54, 54, and 555. They're thinking about doing that for you, or how you've done that for them. Oh, could be thinking, okay, so it's, they want to be romantic, but also kind of like kinky, you know. But I'm seeing with like lighting the candles are there to set the ambience and to be romantic. And then it just ends up turning into would you like some of this wax board on you? Are you consenting to wax? Sorry. Consent is not funny either. I don't know what is up with my dark humor today. Okay, another one's for you. Yeah, they're just thinking about maybe how freaky you are, or they're curious about how freaky you are. The card literally said, how freaky are you? But then I can't say what the rest was that was on there. I'll do like a flash of this one. So it doesn't mean that this is something that you would ever be into, or that they would ever expect, or anything like that. But they are just thinking freaky thoughts. And maybe, I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of cute though. Like maybe how, it doesn't have to do with like including other people, but like other people watching, and like I like to show you off in a way, pretty much is what I'm getting at. Okay, so that got awkward. But if you really do want to speak more freely on the kink, baby, then just meet me at the link for your extended down below. It will have the picture up when it comes up on Gumroad, the link. It will have your image on there, so just make sure to check that and read the description. Okay, if you're not going to see me at the extended, thank you so much for coming. Let me connect with your energy. I love you. Until next time, bye-bye. Okay. So right off the bat, my juicy, oh, I heard sour cherry, so maybe I have some more sour energy, or somebody likes sour cherry. Maybe that's their favorite flavor. But I did hear, well, at first it started as cherry, but it changed to, I believe the words are sherry. Sherry, baby, sherry, baby, can you come out tonight? Bum, 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 bum. Does it say kissing and squeeze? Oh no, it's a completely different song, but I heard kissing and squeezing and holding tight and find out what you wanna know. If it's love, if it truly is. I wish that we didn't see the cardboard. It's there in his kiss. Okay. So kissing. Cherry, cherry baby. Oh, okay, I went right for those. Weird. I have pre-shuffled cards too. I want to jump in and see what their juicy thoughts are. So I'm not using these as advice from spirit. I'm using these to channel more of their juicy thoughts, just kind of their perspective, and like what they've been thinking, you know, their higher juicy thoughts, I guess, on this retreat, how they need to retreat, or you need to retreat, or how you guys need to retreat together. Run away with me. Oh boy. Waking up in Vegas. So I'm getting like, run away with me, and if this person, I guess, had it their way, it would be, let's run away and get married. Let's get married. Hold on, how'd that go? Oh, I lost it. Stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, they have been thinking about how they just need to stay optimistic and know that what's meant for them can't miss them. Oh, I'm also getting like anxiety, like this person's waiting for some kind of action to happen. Okay, I guess then we went into this 18 and up card. Okay, so if you were, especially if you were called to another group, this did come up in another group where I just started talking about this. I'm not feeling it here, so I feel like this isn't an issue here. So do we need to talk about it? I don't know. Maybe you say this, or maybe you are masculine and you call your significant other mommy, right? And maybe somebody recently has like said to you like, ew, that's gross. Like that's, oh, I can't say on YouTube because I don't want to get into, we don't even want to talk about that. So it's very taboo. And, but the reality of it is you could look at anything that way. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, like, calling someone sugar. Well, does that mean like you're a weird person that's into having, assy eggs with food or with condiments? Or like we say baby, like, what's up, babe? Does that mean like you're into the other word that we are not going to say on here and go into that? No, but I'm just saying like maybe somebody said that to you or like try to shame you for your kink or your the words you use, or and the reality of it is like if they have a problem on it, it triggers them in some way, and we're not going to totally expose them and get into that either. But I'm just saying like, yeah, especially especially if there's some kind of trauma related to that or something. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you look up statistically when it comes to abuse of that nature and stuff, I mean, and that's an awful thing. So, but it's a reality is what I'm saying. Like that's actually a common thing that, unfortunately, a lot of people have to overcome in the collective. So the whole point of this is I don't want to say that they are wrong or that's bad that they think that way. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, yeah, we can understand. I can understand and see why somebody could look at it this way and be like, that's gross. We're not going to normalize that grossness. Okay, that's fine. But really, you can look at anything that way. You know what I mean? So I feel like don't let anybody project any sexual evil eye on you about what taboos they have on that kind of thing. I just channel this, so now to like so realistically, if you, or ideally maybe, a woman, okay, so don't get offended this, but traditionally and from traditional standards, what the best scenario would be, right, is a man and a woman create and raise a child, and that woman is the physical representation, but because of how she is physically, there's sometimes not a very just because we're giving her this identity, which is a big theme that's going on now in society too, right? And saying like, you're the woman, so you are always in your divine feminine energy. And the reality of it is that people are born that aren't one sex or the other. It's not common ground, but we're not going to say like it's natural for you to be born a man or woman. I would say, we're not even going to say it's more natural. We're going to say it happens more often than not, right? That you're born either man or woman, but there is intersex and stuff like that, right? So it happens. And so as like an energy worker and somebody who can easily, like really easily feel energy, we all have masculine and feminine energies. And if you're a couple or if you're working as a team and you are with a masculine who struggles, and not in every area of his masculinity, we're not saying that by any means. We're saying, say, like where it comes to taking initiative and putting the action into something, right? Maybe he can't rise into that feminine energy, and that's when he should be able to depend on her that she can. I feel like you don't, just because you're born with certain parts doesn't mean you have to. If you're born a woman, doesn't mean that you naturally would be in your divine feminine energy all the time. That is not reality. Reality is we have masculine and feminine qualities, but physically we are more typically born one of these two sexes, but they are not the only two in reality. And I'm not a scientist on it, so I don't know why I'm channeling stuff about so much about this or anything. So like I said, with this daddy thing, this could be your person is a woman and thinking about they want you to call them mommy, or it could be that they're a woman and they want you to call them daddy. Any other way is okay, and they're not, in no position to pass judgment, because I feel like that's natural too, even though I don't talk about it. There are women all the time, and that doesn't make her any less of a woman because she can easily step into her divine masculine energies. It's nothing to shame. Human beings should be able to do either or, and not should be able to, but I don't see how it's a harmful thing, I guess. Like women who have careers or choose not to have children and be the nurturer and stuff. That's not by any means odd or strange. It's just not traditional, so it's kind of a projection that we give, but realistically, if you are, just because you're born a woman doesn't mean that you should, I guess, find a man or other unhealthy things that we project that men shouldn't do, like share their feelings or cry, Anyways, so that was a weird long rant. Let's go into their thoughts. So they're thinking, I guess, about gender roles, maybe. I guess, so it could be in a sense too. It might not be that there's any confusion on, this might not be like a fluid, or this might not be LGBT. This could just be like them thinking about maybe their unhealthy stereotypes of what they need to be a man. Or maybe they're becoming a little aware of unrealistic expectations that they, maybe outdated beliefs too. Like maybe, we're just gonna give an example. This could be your situation too. It could be like, you make more money than them, and then they feel demasculated because they should be able to provide for you. But I mean, if you have a very successful business and you're blessed, however you happen, are you fortunate in this way? Like, why, do you get what I'm saying? Like, why is that the negative restraint or whatever, like, oh no, I don't know. So maybe this person's been doing blockages because of outdated beliefs. Because what I'm getting is maybe this was an issue, but maybe this person's becoming more aware, like, I don't care. I'm proud of her for having a abundant business or something like that. You know what I mean? Or it could be them, like if your person is the feminine, maybe they're thinking like, about how you just want them to call you daddy and you want to take care of them, and they're thinking, well, then this person isn't right for me or can't be right for me, maybe, or whatever, if that was the case. Because, you know, I will find somebody who that doesn't bother or whatever. All right, let's go into these pre-shuffled ones. We have much in common. Okay, this person is trying to like telepathically send you messages or send you energy. Like this person thinks you can feel it, or they're hoping you can, you know, like that they're thinking about you, that they're wishing you well, that they're sending energetic hugs. Plotting and planning? Oh, okay. Well, this is not, they're not plotting and they're not scheming. They're not plotting and planning. They're, but they're planning. Okay, maybe how to have a comeback or how to surprise you in some way or do something for you. So maybe their love language could be acts of service, maybe. You know, it could be gift giving, but in the sense like, which I think this is, I think I did read this anyways, gift givers, it isn't always about money, like buying love. It's about, sometimes it's making the gift or just how much thought, remembering something, and then the opportunity comes up so they have that, you know what I mean? Like doing things for you or buying things for you as an act of love or service. Seeing you, being able to look at you, they want to see you in person maybe. Or maybe they're excited to see like your reaction to this surprise. Being able to see you and look at you, they want to see your face. Aww. Okay, it's a surprise. Could be a surprise party. And I don't want to ruin nothing, so I don't want to go into more about, but the person's trying to plot and plan about surprising you. Oh, because you a baddie. She's a bad mamma jamma. That just as fine as she can be. And maybe you are an entrepreneur or something. La 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 la. Ooh. I'm hearing like, I got a DJ today playing spirit radio in my head. I'm cranky because I'm feeling under the weather. Oh no, they're thinking about maybe how they want to communicate, but they don't want to, you know, because they're not feeling well. Or you. It could be thinking about how you were crabby, but they know you're sick. Or it could be that they want to talk to you, but they're afraid they're going to be all snippy because they're sick. Love is not enough. And you know what? It isn't, and it is. Depends on how you look at it. Love it. Just because you love somebody doesn't mean you should be doing things that go against your heart, your inner moral compass. So if you have to make excuses for them, or like if you feel it's wrong, doesn't matter about society or anybody else, but if you know it's wrong or you feel it's wrong, then no, love isn't enough to do things that hurt you or like can hurt your soul, you know. Then no, it's not enough to just like be in a traditional relationship. But love conquers all, and love is enough. It is enough to love each other, you know, like you meeting them, and that love was worth it, regardless on if it's going to end out in the way in your mind with your, you know, under control. So I don't know who's controlling. I'm getting like kind of control. They're trying to control the outtake, you know, like maybe this person is sad because they're thinking about how, I don't know, maybe you're not gonna forgive them, or how love isn't enough. They could be sad because they want to communicate, and maybe they're thinking about how something you did is just crosses a boundary, and just because you love each other doesn't mean they're going to, this could be you or them, like falter on this boundary you have, or not honor yourself, not honor that boundary. Okay, so yeah, let's getting some toxicity. Might want to look up the words to, is that toxicity? Is that the name of it? Disorder, disorder, disorder. And I can't hear any other lyrics. But there could be some messages in there about how happy you make them. I think they're like reminiscing and thinking about like really sweet, tender moments. Oh yeah, they're heartbroken. I want my closure. I can handle us not being together, but not knowing how you feel, or even more so what you want, is tormenting. They're thinking about how they want closure, or how they want to talk about it, because I feel like they can't get a read on you, or they don't know what you're thinking, maybe. But they think that you're their person. Oh, okay. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be the future's not ours to see. Que sera, which is ironic, right? Because this is a tarot reading. The future's not ours to see. No, but really, Spirit's saying, like, sometimes there's a gray curtain. You're like, you're not meant to know everything, you know. Que sera, sera. We are each of us angels with only one wing, and we can fly only by embracing each other. Okay, so even though this sounds like a cheesy, I don't want to say Hallmark line. Remember Mr. Deeds when he wrote the silly? I mean, they were nice, but they were kind of cheesy. The schlub. What did it say? Something about the sheer schlub. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe if you really ran into it, or if you know, maybe there's something in that scene from Mr. Deeds with that card when it says schlub in it. We are each of us angels with only one wing, and we can fly away. Okay, so more so what I'm getting is like, you're both a light in each other's life. You are both angels. You are both divine beings, right? But maybe broken with one wing, whether it's from, whether you only came with one wing, whether it was cut off, or whatever. I'm just getting kind of like an abstract way of how they're looking at it. Like, you're both each other's angel, but maybe each other's little one-winged, Oh, the one-winged warrior I got? One-winged warrior. It's fine, and it's just a circle because I got the one wing. Oh, boy. You've bewitched me. Seriously, did you put a spell on me? Oh, yeah. Well, it just kind of makes me sad, because as a person who's into like magic and metaphysics, I feel like I could tap into something, be trying to help somebody, and I could be like, so say, if it's a friend or somebody I think is going to trust me, and I'm like, no, he or she is dangerous. Something bad is going to happen. And then something bad happens, and they're like, you're a witch. You made it happen with your mind. Whatever, So I guess this person is a little concerned that you used witchcraft or magic on them. I'm getting like, do to me. What did you do to me? Or what you do to me. Like, you do something, like you have a magical power. I said the one-winged warrior. I'm seeing Thor. You know, he has like the wings on his, so it kind of looks like a warrior like that, but like with one wing. One wing. It's flying like a bug. He's only got one wing. Oh boy. Well worth the climb. You're a tall hottie. Thinking about your long legs. If you're tall, if you're not tall, that's okay. This is just for those of you that are. They're thinking they like your height. So I guess if you're embarrassed by how tall you are, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. That's so silly that was channeled. But no, I feel like this person is like, yeah, that's hot. Being tall is hot. So, okay, now, did we flip over your one card or no? Oh boy, I can't. I'll just have to show you when I find one. Then I can't remember if I showed you this 18 and up card. This reading is so long. I've been so much channeling. Oh boy. Okay, so this won't be for everybody, but maybe your person wants to rub your feet, or they're thinking about giving you massages, or, you know, kind of like taking care of you, or worshiping you, or, yeah. They're thinking about doggy style. Oh boy. Leave the lights on, leave the curtains open. Okay, it just came out again. Okay, we can't save that one here, but I don't know. I guess if you're a lady, right, and you have the ability to have like a big finish, like a you know, one of those grand finales, they're looking for that. Inexperienced lover, innocent, virginal, prudish. Okay, so a couple different things. I'm getting I don't know if you're a tease or something, but I'm getting like kind of like, you know, like tease or prude, you know, like that pure energy, like no, we can't do that. That's so dirty. But like, but this person likes that. That's like their kink, though. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so I'm getting like turn you into a dirty girl. Oh boy. So like, I'm hearing pop your cherry, so you could be a virgin, but it doesn't necessarily need to be that. It could be like just together, doing it for the first time together. And is it gonna hurt? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm blushing. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt you. You know. Oh boy. So we'll just leave that there. We are gonna definitely go way more in depth in the extended, where I can speak much more freely and dirtily. dirtily. Okay. If you are not going to see me at the extended, you're not going to meet me at the extended, baby, that is okay. I love you. Until next time, bye-bye. Otherwise, if you're going to be at the extended, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get down to Bazz Nass. Get the nasty on the table. All right. Love you. Until next time, bye-bye.